to tell you all that the Eras Tour concert film is now officially coming to theaters worldwide.
Before Renaissance goes from the world stage to the big screen.
Taylor Swift and Beyoncé have had the biggest tours of the year with the Eras Tour and the Renaissance Tour. Beyoncé grossing $579 million. And Taylor Swift, once the tour concludes, will have the highest grossing tour in history, which is pretty iconic. And these stadium tours are coming to a local theater near you. Taylor and Beyoncé are projected to make hundreds of millions of dollars off of these films, doing very similar strategies with how they're going to distribute these docu-series concert films. Let's analyze and break it down. Let's go. Now, during COVID, we were all stuck at home for how long? A year, year and a half. For some people, it was 2. And I think once COVID was over, is it really ever over? So many people put touring, live events in a higher value. They wanted to be able to experience their favorite artists. And where maybe before COVID, they always thought there would be another chance they could see them after having such a life-changing event, like everyone being stuck at home for over a year. People prioritize seeing their favorite artists. For people like Taylor Swift and Beyoncé, who are always in demand, well, when they announced their tours, it was very, very, very difficult to purchase tickets. I know for Taylor Swift, the Ticketmaster debacle really was the beginning of the demand being shown to the industry. We always knew that people wanted to go to these live events, but after Ticketmaster basically shut down and stopped working due to how many people were trying to purchase tickets to see Taylor Swift, it really showed the industry that the demand was much higher than the supply, and that is a great place for any artist to be. And for Taylor Swift and Beyoncé, after they're concluding their tours, Taylor Swift is taking her Eras Tour to Europe and then going to Canada. Beyoncé has concluded all 56 shows, and to see them now moving into the next monetization of the tour. First was the live events, and now it's the recording of these concerts. And for people who are so business-minded like these two, how do they choose to move forward is very interesting, because they chose a tour film, which is pretty popular, right? We've all seen Justin Bieber's, we've all seen Katy Perry's, we've all seen Beyonce's, and even Taylor Swift's. And to see them now moving in that direction of, well, why give it to a streamer when we can give it to a movie theater?
Because movie theaters looking to cash in at a time of slumping ticket sales, and as several high-profile films face delays because of the actors' strike.
Because movies right now, after the writer's strike, we're not really sure what the future is for theaters and for the future of cinema. But to see music intercept with movies and film, those kind of industries, they work hand in hand. And those type of creative outlets, I think film and music work best when they're working together. And to see these concert films now going to a movie theater, well, it makes a lot of sense. AMC stocks surged 11.5% in Friday's afternoon trading after the movie theater chain announced that Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour concert film had grossed over $100 million in advance ticket sales. $100 million. That's giving Marvel. That's giving a Warner Brothers movie release. That is a huge deal. Taylor Swift has brought in $100 million just in pre-sale tickets for a movie. It shows you how popular Taylor Swift is. I know so many people who could not purchase tickets to go see Taylor Swift. I was so lucky that I was able to purchase a pair, but for so many Taylor Swift lovers, for the Swifties, they could not attend. And for people who can't go to a show, this is the next best option. And they're gonna make it a moment. They're gonna wear their favorite Taylor Swift outfit, their favorite era. They're gonna go with all their girlfriends. They're gonna buy the bucket of popcorn with Taylor Taylor Swift's face on it. They're going to live the moment, and Taylor Swift is going to make money. It's reported that her deal with AMC is 50% profit that she takes home. So if Taylor Swift, over let's say a 2 to 3 month period, makes $400 million off of this film tour, she can then take home $200 million pre-tax. That is crazy. For a recording. She already did the show. She just recorded it. And I bet there is a value amount that she has to pay for that. And I bet it is expensive. But for Taylor Swift, this is like the cherry on top. It's the tour that keeps on giving. And I guarantee you, she's then going to sell it to a streamer. So like a Netflix, a Hulu, an HBO Max. And then she's going to make another 20, 30, 40 million dollars. And for Beyonce to follow in Taylor Swift's footsteps is very interesting. Because Beyonce is usually very innovative and the first in something, but to see Taylor Swift take the lead and Beyonce follow shows you that women can work together. There is a value in seeing what someone else is doing and saying, you know what? I might want to do that too. And for Beyonce, the Renaissance tour, well, it's been 7 years since she's had a solo tour. The Formation tour was in 2016. That's been a while. And of course, she did On the Run too. She's done Homecoming, but the Beehive, we want to see Beyonce, and the Renaissance tour and show is a performance that needs to be seen live to get it. To really understand it, you need to see it there in the stadium. And I just saw Beyonce 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to say this, I've seen her 7 times, and this tour specifically is the most visually compelling, and the use of stage props is at an all-time level. It's a very visual show. Is it my favorite show? I don't know. That's a video for another day. But I will say that for Renaissance, you want to see that on an IMAX screen. If you like Beyonce, you don't have to love her. If you just like Beyonce, go see the Renaissance film, because it's not going to disappoint. An auction for the hybrid project was teased to the major studios and streamers in mid-September. Sources told Variety in an early report, Beyoncé chose an unconventional deal template forged by AMC and Taylor Swift in August. Swift's film was self-financed, and she will see well over 50% of box office grosses in the arrangement. Reports said Beyoncé will get the same deal, said Variety sources. Now, both of these artists both have production studios. Taylor Swift has Taylor Swift Productions and Beyonce has Parkwood Entertainment. So they already have in-house personnel to help them execute their plan. And for Beyonce and Taylor Swift going the AMC route, they are going to make a lot of money. And let me tell you, these tickets are not cheap. For Taylor Swift in my area, the average ticket price is $22 before the convenience fees. And for Beyonce, you want Beyonce, you're gonna have to pay for Beyonce. It's $28 for a movie ticket. Now, when do we start the conversation of, are we exploiting people for their money? And possibly, yes. People can charge what they want to charge for whatever product they have. Apple can charge whatever they want for an iPhone, right? And as consumers, we either say yes or we go with a different product. So if you want to see Beyonce in that movie theater, you're going to have to pay the $28. Now, how long these prices will be at that rate, I'm not sure. Is it like an opening weekend and then by like week 3, they're at the normal $14 prices? I would hope so, because there's so many people who maybe are kids and their parents are not going to take their 3 kids and themselves for a $28 price all to the movie theaters to see Beyonce or Taylor Swift. But if it's like a $14, well, we have options. I think for Beyonce and Taylor Swift, they're thinking, well, you didn't pay the $200 to $300 to see it live, so here is a more inexpensive option. At home, you can watch it, and it's going to give you the similar experience. But I just think $30 is a lot of money. But I also believe that if you want it, do it. And I will be spending $28 to see Beyonce. And I'm also going to be spending $22 to see Taylor Swift's movie next weekend. And I'm okay with that. Now, what are the expectations we have for these tour films? Now, I, of course, want to see the intros. I want to see Taylor Swift come out of those butterfly wings. It's been a long time coming, but I want that. I want to see Beyoncé opening to Dangerously in Love. I want to see her walk that runway. I want it all. But I would be lying if I said that I just want to see 3 hours of performance, and this is why. Most fans, the fandom is on YouTube. They have seen all these performances. They've seen it from the 600s, they've seen it from the floor, they've seen it from the 100s, they've seen the show. If you are going opening weekend to see Taylor Swift or Beyoncé in these movie theaters, you are a Swiftie or you are a Beehive member. So I know you've seen the show. Mind you, TikTok, Instagram, there is full coverage of these performances. So for me, is there a lot of value in seeing the performances again just in an HD camera? Possibly. But what really takes me there, what really gets my cart swiping, is behind the scenes. I want BTS cap lock capitalization. I want to see Taylor Swift in her living room with her cats brainstorming, what's the tour gonna be? What am I gonna wear? What am I gonna do? What songs do I want to perform? What's the overall arching message? What do I want to convey to my listeners? And for Beyoncé, I want to see her like practicing with Blue Ivy. Like, I want to see all of that. And I think from the trailer, we're going to get a portion of that documentary style that Beyoncé is really known for. From The Year of 4 to Life is But a Dream, there have been moments where Beyoncé has shown us a lot. And for Taylor Swift with Miss Americana, she definitely was very open for Taylor Swift. But I really want to see the brainstorming of this tour. I want to see how it was created from the bottom up. That's what genuinely interests me. That's what gets me in the movie theater. And some people might disagree. For people who didn't get to go to the show, they might want all 3 hours. They just want a performance. I can understand that. But I think that from a documentary concert film, I personally would like maybe like 50% performance, 50% behind the scenes documentary. What do you think? Have you already bought your tickets? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Are you excited for these concert films? What are you going to wear? That's the most important part. I know people are going to come in their favorite era. They're going to come in their favorite metallic Renaissance outfit. I'm ready to see it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you. Bye.